Hey guys, what is up? Thank you for tuning in for another cool lesson here at Modern Drumming Academy. So, today I want to really thank you for taking lessons in December because you are going to benefit from this month so much. I think if you are going to practice just as hard as I'm going to practice for next year, then you will be in a good spot in January when you come back for private lessons here with me. Today's lesson. So, what I want to talk about today is the simple question that I ask some of my students in the lesson, and sometimes I ask them, okay, listen, um, can you please play me something? Like anything. It can be a drum beat, a solo, a tom groove, a fill, but anything that just pops up in your mind that really is interesting to you and that you like the most. So, and then they usually sit there a with uh, yes, exactly. They are sitting there with like nothing, and they can't like really improvise and come up with something just to play in a song or just to play a song or a beat in a song. So I want to teach you today how to improvise, how to pull the rabbit out of the hat, out of nowhere, and to really enjoy yourself behind this kit because this is what we like and what we do. So if you can't play this instrument on your own and alone, how can you play it in a band? And that's my worry. So maybe next year I'm going to put you in a church, maybe to play once a month, once every term in a church or something for you to get some exposure to play in a live band. But then I need you to improvise really well. Okay, so the first thing that I want to want to tell you is play something that you know really well, even if it is a rock beat, like because you can start there, but you can always build from that, from something basic to something spectacular or something really big, like a tom groove or a fill. You can always start with your rock beat, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You can add a kick or an offbeat. Add a crash. Add a ride or a crash. And you can add any fill that you like that really sounds good, even if it is like back at your rock beat again, and now you want to do a fill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. You can add an open hi-hat. That's always something spicy. Woo! Something like that. So, and that was just a groove. That was just a rock beat that went into a groove, and to add a fill and to add something simple, and it sounded so good. Now, if you're going to play in a band, in church or outside of church, you need to actually play the drums. It's not like you're coming into my class and now you're going to sit down and we're going to learn a rudiment, which is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, for the whole lesson, right? So then you need to take that rudiment and actually apply it to the kit, so that it makes sense. So this brings me to my next point. It can be any pattern. If your friend comes to your house and they see a drum set, they are like, wow, can you play the drums? And you say, obviously, yes, I can play the drums, but what do you play? If you can't play a rock beat, or if you just hit a blank, then you can always play a rudiment that always sounds good. and you can apply it to the kit so that it sounds better. So let's take the all-time favorite, which is a single paradiddle, and let's apply it to the kit, not just on the practice pad or on a snare, but to the whole kit. So here's an idea for you. So single paradiddle is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Say that again. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Now, so on my snare it sounds like this. Once more. Okay, so let's apply this to the kit in an interesting way. Let's use our toms. So that can be a fill, okay? If you play a groove, start off nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4. What you also can do is play what you like to hear. If you struggle with something like, if you listen to a song and you can't really play the song, go and listen to that song all the time, and make sure to listen to the drums in a certain way that you isolate what you hear. Okay, so now let's say you isolate what you hear on the drums or on your tom. Just listen to your floor tom, or just listen to your snare drum, what the snare drum is doing, and that's how you can learn a beat. So I'm just going to play you a simple beat that I played this morning in church, and it was This is Amazing Grace, and it has the iconic beat and intro of just 16 notes and using my kick and my snare drum. Okay, and that sounded good already. So that sounded like a solo. You can play something like, you can go from that beat to a tom groove. Off time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1, 2, 3. Just playing 8 notes using my snare on 3, not on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1. Just like that. And then after that you can go back to the hi-hat groove of that beat. So guys, what you can do on this kit depends on you. It doesn't depend on me. If you come into a lesson right here, you must be prepped and ready for it, okay? Because next year is going to be really a fun and exploring year for me, and as well as for you. So, because I literally want you to come into this classroom and for totally forget about what we have done last week in the previous lesson and learn something new every week and just grow on that. So yeah, I really want us to make it a priority of playing drums or playing on your practice pad at home at least 10 minutes a week. And I think like that isn't really much to ask. So guys, but that is it from me for today, and I hope that you have enjoyed this lesson, and it is basically a massive eye-opener for you for what you can do on this instrument. This is a wonderful instrument, and we must really appreciate this for what it is. And yeah, guys, you must have a really nice week, and I will see you right here in the next lesson, and hopefully see you right here for your last lesson next week. So, yeah, lekker. Bye bye.